Welcome back to Max Quester Plays Strange Horticulture. We return now to day 14. Things are getting very dangerous. The Sisterhood were attacked and many killed, including the new leader. And as well as Bethany Coleman, the one who kept visiting us. We might have had a hand in not protecting her, perhaps. We think we might have used the wrong plant at the time. But we must actually start our day with the solving of a clue! Which we should know, because I remember one day I fretted over this for a long time. But we've seen this symbol. Matches that coin. It was over here. And that is the symbol of Gosforth. A place we very much literally dread going to. The one place if we go to, we lose sanity. 8 miles to the east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Yay, more flowers. And a new person. Well, actually, that's a new person. Flora done. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms, and of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way, and I'm worried about him. Well, let's see what we got here. Let's first find out what these guys are. I have a feeling I know what they are. Spring waxcap. An edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. Spring waxcap. I'm getting the feeling that that might be what this is. The red caps have a spongy texture. I think that might be what they are, because I don't know what else they would be. Some very simple mushrooms, seems like. In fact, that's just what I'm going to call them, because I don't know what else to call them. Spring wax cap. Now then, before I do go jumping to conclusions, let's make sure of which ones we're working with. Sunset Mount Trap. Which one was that? We want to be very certain of everything that we have. Sunset Mountain Trap. So that definitely wasn't the one that you found there, so that's not it. Bishop's Parasol. That's the one with the sharp gills, right? No, that's the milky fluid one. So that's the... Which one is that one? That was you. Just gather all the mushrooms areas together. Why not? They're really invading over now, aren't they? Then we have Copper Caledonian. I don't think we figured that one out, did we? Yes, we did. Planet Rejuvenation Egg. That was you. Right, okay. And then Farmer's Worry. Ooh, hello. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect is worn off. A spongy mushroom, you say? In that case, I'm very glad that I took the time to figure that out. Because now I believe that is Farmer's Worry. There we go. And then from there, often fatal, an antidote can be made using Royal Gentia. Which I believe we have. Royal... Nope, that's not it. Royal Gentia. That's the red flower one. So many of them. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? There. Where you are. Try some of this. That pretty much confirms that that was indeed Farmer's Worry. Liverstone. Well, I know what the other one is then. That's gotta be Liverstone. And then where did this go? This is pretty much confirmed to be Farmer's Worry. That. Alright, well that's a thing. Put all the mushrooms there. Next person. Oh, look who it is. I have been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. He got messed up! Holy cow! It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done, and my soul could use a tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I am ever to recover from the horror that I have seen. Right, coming right up there. Oh boy. You are messed up, sir. Oh, yikes. Let's get some room on this one. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. A red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for I don't think I remember all of them were. We got a lot here. 5-pointed leaf. Question is, do I remember, or were they ones all that I've done so far? St. John's Pop. Let's see. Hearing ability. Nope, that's not it. 5-pointed leaf. Oh, 5-pointed leaf. Butterdale? Often found growing in clumps. Used for centuries to cure for all manner of skin rashes. Nope, that's not it. 5-pointed leaf. 5-pointed leaf. Down Astry? Might be waiting here a bit, so I hope you can relax a little. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. That's definitely 5 points. Well, no, that's 5 leaves, not 5-pointed leaves. So we'll just double check, make sure. I remember I made that mistake once before. Jacob's Worth. Is it Jacob's Worth? Or is that the pointing one? Jacob's Worth. Tend to drown. With harness of these 3 properties. Maybe. Okay, yeah, nope, that's not it. Might have to just go straight through. Wait, Butterdale. Did I do Butterdale or Butterdale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might? For sure? I'm sure it's not that one. St. John's Poppy. We tried St. John's Pop. No, that's not it. We've already been to that one. Candy Root? Nope, that's... Winter... Wait, what's this one? Daisy Dock. Try Daisy Dock. And Courage. Yep, it's Daisy Dock. Daisy Dock. And then a red flower to protect the mind. Eyebright? That's not that. Weeping Bell? Find gold, that's not it. Candle. This red flower provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manners of the mind. That's pretty much you. And I think that all but confirms that that is Candlewood. And then a seed pod for luck. I would be very careful while using this stuff, buddy. This could be... quite done. We can go ahead and use this. A lucky seed pod. Less. It wasn't Royal Gentian, was it? Sometimes falling over heart. Okay, not a seed pod. What? Witch fig? Surely it's not witch fig. I think that might be the curing one for curses, right? Witch fig, a plant that is said to have many uses, including using infection, compounds, or flowered, is similar to leaves of the fever kiss plant. Ah, odd. Let's try fever kiss. Fever-kiss. Energy boost. Just an energy boost, not luck. Lark? No, that one's just pain. Seed pods. Not Dranthium, is it? Smoke, leaves. Overdose. No. Let's see. Seed pod for luck. Seed pods. Seed pods. What about Shimmerlung? Right stone. No. Wait a minute. Sheep snap. Bring good fortune when prepared correctly. That's a lucky find. Okay. Sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of sheep snap. Green seed pod. Have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. The south they call this plant bulbs of Bayonne. Okay, cute. Is it this? Green seed pods. Green seed pods? Flowers are delicate, petals fall easily. More pungent. Though the baubles look soft, they are in fact quite hard. Bubbles. Huh. Do we even have this plant? Bulbs of Bayonne? I don't even know if we have this. Are we sure it is? The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable. Wait, green seed pod. Hard outer shell. Wait a minute. The bulbs look soft, they are in fact quite hard. Are those seed pods? We can try it. Surely it wouldn't hurt. Ovium viride. That means there's something like eggs or something like. Just to make sure, though. Yeah, that's a fancy one. So if we put these together, because if we're certain of these three and this works, if it doesn't work, then we know we're wrong. Okay, we made it. So that was, and it revealed sheep snap. Oh, where'd it go? Anyways, that's St. Quentin's elixir. St. Quentin's elixir. Go ahead and have that, buddy. Brittle. Sheep snap. Did it identify it? Yes, it identified it. Moved it all over his side. Let's get a little bit more room over here. We're starting to run out of it. Oh my goodness. Starting to run out of room. Actually, let's go ahead and put some up here. That should give us some more room. There we go. Next person. Oh, we have a letter. There is a hateful man I sometimes see around town. Is it the barrister? It's called Isidore Burbridge. It's the barrister. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could? Oh, come now. Wow, they literally wanted you to hate this man. I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. Oh my goodness, that is a horrible man. Sad Jill Chavez. What? Who is sending us these things? Is there any clues? Is it the madman? Who is sending us these things? Not that I'm complaining, I'm just wondering who it is. They're very specific about these places. Sadgill. Sadgill? Chalice? The Chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Oh my! I was wondering if we were going to get any man-eaters. Reuben Ward. Hey, how's it going, Reuben? Been a little while. I'm sure you're not feeling too hot. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift snare. Binder, ankle grabber. Was it that one girl, the one who got that amulet from a witch's coffin? Wasn't that wrapped in Swift snare? Oh, Samuel Thomas. I'm visiting my grandmother up in Tibet, and I thought I'd take her favorite plant to cheer her up. It's blue with large flowers, and it smells lovely and fresh. My Nana calls it sweet breath. Ah, sweet breath. I remember which plant that one was. Just not which one. Palliance. There you go. That was a swift one. Next. Oh, you. I can't help noticing that Dreyer Huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the dead. Uh-oh, I think we have a problem. I think tomorrow might bring some trouble for us. Okay, if we... Ooh, I want to look at that deeper. Behind the woman, a dark, skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Day 15. Well then, let's take a look. The decay gives way to new growth, from death to life. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. I hate it when they flip things around and won't give us an option to do that. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. New plant acquired. These things are getting very dangerous here. We now have a threat of someone who... Now, he doesn't control the Dendru, but someone who works for them clearly does. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. We're working on it, I hope. Hey Amos, what you got for me? I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say, and was all when I pressed her. Well, Arnside, somewhere to the east. White Scar Cave? A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through. But there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Well, let's see if old Farmer's Worry will will give us a hand. Give us a strength boost. I'm surprised at how easily I'm able to roll away the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi, growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strips of light provided by the crack. Oh, Twilight Lepiota. Out of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Oh, whoops. Oh no. I might have an issue, because I'm pretty sure I named... Yeah. Hey, about that liverstone one. A caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. It smells rotten. Dark and imposing. Strange, my fingertips feel slightly numbed. Okay, that's you. You're the liverstone. You are not the liverstone. You, I don't know what you are. You're not the liverstone. Space. Ooh! Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but there's only darkness now. I remember seeing Sour Bounty can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Leaves feel soft and smooth. Is this one? It looks... The large stamen pretty much look like what it is in here, so... Okay. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly, something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I've not been myself lately. I wonder if that was anything to do with the plant we gave her in the beginning of the game. Umbrella. Wonder if it looks like an umbrella. Probably not. Alden Gregory. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. Sir, I do not know you truly know what you're asking of me, but if the game is making me make it, then we shall have to make it. Unfortunately, it's giving it to me in Latin terms, so we're gonna have to do a bit of a search, folks. Arbitum alacritas. Arbitum alacritas. Cabalia. Cabalia, where are you? It's a 6-leaved plant. Okay, Cabalia. So side. Moculosis retinentia. Ooh, is that one going to end up being the one that helps with your eyesight? And Mens Fortis is the other one, just in case I see that one. Oop, Mens Fortis. Dranthium. Why am I not surprised at new Dranthium? Dranthium. And the wood. Dranthium. Dranthium. Mens Fortis. I had a feeling one of these I was going to end up... And then... Retinentia. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's going to wind up being that one that gives you good eyesight. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm wrong. Maculosus retinentia. The fruit of the henchuk can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in large amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Let's see. That's the root, so it's a bulb. Fruit of the henchuk. Must be this. Hey, we got it. All right. Potion of the Damned. Or Elixir of the Damned. Coming right up there, partner. I highly do not recommend using it, but it is what it is, as they say. You're not going to like the results, I'm certain. Ooh. I think I know what this plant is. What was the one that I thought it was going to be? Glowhorn. Spring Wicks. That's got to be the Spring Wax Cap. Waxy. Yep, that's got to be the Spring Wax Cap. Where's the labels? There's the labels. Spring Wax Cap. Self-labeled, but it's got to be. Althea O'Shea. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get a hold some liverstone here. Well, we've already did a pre-lookup on that. There you go. And that proved it. Toom. Pronounced toom. This flower is sometimes associated with death. There's a lot of that going around there, isn't there? Change that to proven. Next person. Oh, it's you. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Okay. You want help? Let's see what we can make happen. Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear, also called kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. Dainty? Dark purple flowers, or is it these ones? Overpowering sickly sweet scent. Bed of long, thin leaves. Flowers are very delicate. Petals fall easily. Is it this one? Dainty dark flowers. This aroma reminds me of a pine forest. Okay, put that to the side. That one, that's... Pardon me just a moment here. Devil's Night Trap. Not dissimilar to pine needles. Okay. That's gotta be Devil's Night Trap. Devil's Night Trap. Or Night Wrap. Night Cap. Darn this writing. Okay. Sorry, I just had a moment there. Deadman's Fingers. Well, we have to look at this anyways. This fungus is typically found in dense forests, retreating through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. I don't know if that is one I want to give you. It depends on what resolve you are wanting. Dead Man's Fingers. Pretty sure that's it. Question is, do we want to resolve? Well, wait a minute. If they're suddenly having this thought, then we definitely want them to seal their resolve. So I guess we'll give them the Deadman's Fingers, I think. But I still want to find out the other plant. And I suspect it might be this one, but hard to say. Because it's talking about dark flowers, and I don't know for certain. Dark purple flowers. Maybe it's that one? Hard to say. Widow's Woe. Also got a Kempfoot. Unpleasant scent. Another. Unpleasant. Somewhat pungent. Overpowering, sickly sweet scent. Okay, must be these ones then. Maybe? No, those aren't it. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Peppered flowers. Dark smell. Really, the petals fall easily. Clear. Handling. Just kind of feeling bland smelling. We not have it? Sharp thorns. We definitely have it. Surely. Dark purple flowers. You would think. Well, I'm gonna give you the dead man's fingers. Me. Unless I guessed it before, I do knew. Somewhat damp smell. Dainty, dark. You know, I'm thinking this might be it. Because they have, you know what? Yeah, I think this is it. Because the leaves look very similar. At the very least, I'm gonna give it the name, and I'll give it a blue tag because I'm not certain for sure. Actually, no. Well, I'm gonna give it a red tag. Red tag means I gave it a name, but I'm not entirely certain. Now am I? But I'll give you the Deadman's fingers. Carnivorous Tauren. Gee, I wonder which one this is from. Hollis Gibb. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Glowhorn's an easy one to get. Petty Bell. Interesting. Oh, we can go ahead and give this one a yellow stripe and join it with the yellows now. But yep, this is the end of today. And we are getting closer and closer to drawing to the end of our shopping spree, as it were. Things are coming to a head real soon. The monster is out of control, and we have to stop it. The question is how. She finally had the power she had craved all these years. A servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Ominous! It sounds like a great point. Stop it, and come back. We shall return at day 16, and this might be the turning point of it all. I will see you soon. This has been Max Quester. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.